Have you ever been in a position in your life where you needed help badly? Maybe you needed some money because you were struggling financially. Maybe you needed to talk to someone about something that was very urgent. Maybe you just wanted some advice about something pertaining your life. Now, for my traders, do you remember when you were at the brink of being the trader that you always desired to be? You were so close, but yet you just needed a little more help in a certain area to get over the hump. Or maybe, just maybe, you're at that point right now where you just simply need help. If that is you, listen, you are on the right video. In this video, we are going to unleash some biblical principles that absolutely changed the trajectory of my trading experience, my trading success. And I believe it's going to do the same thing for you. So let's do this thing, all right? You know, many times in life, we face situations where it seem like they're so much more bigger than us. Moments that seems like everything is on the line. Whether you're about to make a huge financial decision, or maybe you're thinking about moving from one city to another city, or switching from job to job, or maybe it's just a trade of a lifetime. So my question is, what do you do in those moments? Better yet, what do you do in those moments when you don't feel equipped enough to be able to fulfill the objective or even answer the question that's right in front of you? Well, today we're going to read about a man who had a mission to do, a mission that was so much more bigger than himself, a mission to save the children of Israel. But see, it's not as simple as that. This man actually had an issue. See, so we have a man that has a mission, he has an objective, but yet he suffers from an issue. We're going to be reading from Exodus 6:28 through 30 and Exodus 7:1 through 2. We're going to be reading from the NLT version as well. I know I didn't say that previously, but yeah, NLT. All right. So when the Lord spoke to Moses in the land of Egypt, he said to him, "I am the Lord. Tell Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, everything I am telling you." But Moses argued with the Lord, saying, "I can't do it. I'm such a clumsy speaker. Why should Pharaoh listen to me?" Listen, so we have Moses, right? Now, for those that don't know, Moses was raised in the Egyptian's court. So he knows everything about the culture, how the people act, what they believe. He has wisdom on Pharaoh's, like the way Pharaoh's culture is. He knows all about it. So you have a man here that God himself is sending him on an assignment to tell Pharaoh to let his people go. But yet, even though you have Moses, a man that has wisdom about the Egyptian's court, but not only that, he has a word from God to do an assignment. But the only thing Moses focuses on in this moment is his lack, is his issue, is his struggle. And I think it's so fascinating how many of us, God could give us something, give us some wisdom in an area. We could have 90% of the tools that we need, but yet we focus on the 10% of what we lack. It seems as though the areas that we're weak in, that's the areas we give the most attention to. And so we just discredit everything else and all the other ways that we're equipped to actually handle the mission that's before us. So let's continue to read. Then the Lord says to Moses, "Pay close attention to this. I will make you seem like God to Pharaoh. And your brother Aaron," I want y'all to pay attention to this, okay? "And your brother Aaron will be your prophet. Tell Aaron everything I command you, and Aaron must command Pharaoh to let the people of Israel leave his country." So we have God saying, listen, okay, I see the struggle. I see where your weakness is, But yet, I have a person, which is your brother, to be the voice for you. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give you the wisdom. I'm going to give you what to say. I want you to use Aaron as the mediator so that he can then speak to Pharaoh. Wow. So in that, what are we seeing here? We're seeing a man who has an issue, but God has someone to offset his issue so that the assignment can still be fulfilled. I believe this same principle will absolutely change the trajectory of your trading experience. Having an accountability partner, having a person to confide in, having a person that can offset your weaknesses is going to be a key ingredient to your success if you are struggling in some areas, or you see nothing but your lack, or maybe it's your lack that is causing you to struggle in your trading experience. Well, look, we're going to jump over to this whiteboard because I want you guys to see something and to understand the importance of having an accountability partner. And we're going to put this thing in perspective because I know that if some of you apply this, it's going to be an absolute game changer for you, because it was a game changer for me. So look, let's do it. I am super excited to announce that on January 1st, 2025, I will be releasing a live signal room where you can come and trade with me Monday through Friday, starting at 6:45 a.m. So the first part will be fellowship, and then at 7 a.m., that is when we'll be getting into live trades. We will be going over US 30, NASDAQ, and also SPX 500, and these are indices that I am talking about. So look, you don't want to miss this. The first week, it will only be $49.99 a month, and that is for a lifetime. But if you get anything after that, it will then be $59.99. So look, you can save $10, join up, and I hope to see you in there. If you guys can hear this fan going on, I am extremely sorry, extremely sorry. But hopefully it's not too much of an issue. But guys, we're going to call this thing the trading beam, okay? So we're going to create a trading seesaw. So a trading seesaw, it's going to look like this. Boom. And let's make it a cool rectangle. Boom. Now, I know some of you as kids, you got on the seesaw, one person sit on one end and one person sit on the other end, okay? Well, as traders, we all have an eternal trading beam, an eternal trading seesaw. We all are dealing with one. And one side is weakness. Let's say this side is weakness. Weakness. On this side, strength. All right, so we have one side is weakness, one side is strength. Now let's understand though, not everyone's weaknesses and strengths are the same. So as I place some strength and weaknesses, listen, I want you to only focus on your strength and your weaknesses, okay? But for a lot of traders that I have coached, they have majority of the same kind of weaknesses, right? It comes from the same place. So let's say weakness one, you're struggling with this, which is greed. Another thing is lack patience. So lack of patience, no strategy, over trading. Now these are just a few, but this is the bag. This is the side that many people are struggling with, and these are a lot of common weaknesses that traders struggle with, right? These are our issues, but yet the same way that we have issues, many of us have really good strengths as well. And some strengths are this, discipline. Some people are really good with discipline. Some people have great strategy. Right? Maybe that's you. Maybe you're a person where you are confident. A confident trader is essential. Be confident in what you do. Some people have amazing confidence, right? Some people have great technical analysis. So let's just say analysis, right? So you have some people that have all these great strengths. And maybe, again, you might have some more strengths, some different strength and some different weaknesses. That's not the point. The point is I want you to understand that it is a seesaw right now. You have some disciplines with some strength, and you also have some weaknesses. But listen, understand this, that oftentimes it is your weaknesses that show up a lot more than your strength. It is your weaknesses that you pay attention to a lot more than your weakness, it is your weaknesses that you pay a lot more attention to than your strengths, okay? And it seems as though the part of our life, the part of our trading journey that we are weak in, it seems like that comes alive a lot more than our strengths. Because if you're not a profitable trader, that means that oftentimes you're falling into your weaknesses a lot more than your strengths. Okay? So I think that's such a funny thing that many of us have, like some really strong areas, and this is not just trading, but this is our life in general. We have some strong areas that we are really, really good in, but yet it seems as though the areas that we are weak in has more of a forefront than everything else in our life. And it seems like this weakness bears fruit much more than what our strength does. And I'll be honest with you. If you have a lot of weaknesses, even if you have a lot of strengths, if this cannot overcome this will always win. All right, so I'm gonna say that one more time. If you do not use the strength to overcome the weaknesses will always win. All right, so what do you do? What do you do whenever you have these strengths and you have these weaknesses, which we all have? Why does it feel like I keep failing in the same area? Well, I'm going to give you this, okay? This is what you need to get. Now comes along our accountability partner. This is what the accountability partner is there to do for your trading experience. So let's just create a person here. Boom. Let's call this person Billy, right? So Billy comes along. Billy may not even be your friend. Billy may just be a partner that you trade with. And oftentimes, if you have someone that you're constantly dealing with, they actually become a friend. But Billy may not be a friend right now. So stop just looking for a person that you are connected to as far as friendships. If you have a friend, if you have a brother like Moses have, like if you have a friend, then great. Connect with your friend. But the job is for you two to help each other in this trading experience. Now, maybe this person doesn't even trade, or maybe they do trade. If they do trade, that's a bonus. If they don't trade, it doesn't matter. They're still here to help you. Now, what does this person do? Now, the accountability partner, they come around to not, they can't take away your weaknesses, okay? That's not their job. The only way that your weaknesses can change is if you change them. And it starts with a transformation from the inside out. And the way that you're gonna have a transformation from the inside out is by prayer and practice. Okay? So you guys start praying about this, ask the Lord to reveal to you your weaknesses, and practice them. Practice them every day until it becomes second nature, until you don't even desire to have greed anymore. You don't even desire to overtrade no more. You just stick to the plan. Why? Because you prayed and you practiced. And there was a transformation that came from the inside out. But see, what the accountability partner here to do, this person is here to offset this, right? So imagine this person is very strong, right? Strong person, this is got big muscles. Woo. Now, this right here begins to do this. Okay? So this starts to come down and your strengths start to arise. That is the purpose of the accountability partner, right? It's so that your strengths can rise and these can become offset. Or remember, they don't disappear, they're just offset. So now you have someone that is actually holding you accountable on the things that you do. This accountability partner is not here to necessarily tell you what to do. They're there to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. All right? So like, this person is so important. I'm telling y'all, this is absolutely game changer. As the accountability partner, you are not here to necessarily change what they do. Okay, you're not here to change what they're doing. You're here to see their strengths and to see their weaknesses and to see where they keep failing at, but also to see where they thrive in. And what you come here to do is to make sure they do not continuously walk and follow after their weaknesses. They do not walk after overtraining. They do not walk after having a lack of patience. But you're that voice in their ear to say, hey, are you being disciplined? Hey, are you doing what you're supposed to do? Hey, are you sure this is a good trait to take? Absolutely game changer. Stop feeling as though you have to do this whole trading thing on your own. You don't have to do this on your own. It will absolutely change how you even approach trading. All right? So look, get an accountability partner. If you know that this is something that you're weak in, get an accountability partner. Again, it will change the game for you. All right? It changed the game for me like never before. To know that I have someone that I can, hey, lean on. Hey, listen, I'm thinking about doing this. Hey, but Kirby, you've already taken your second trade. This would be your third trade. You shouldn't do that. That's what they're there for. Well, look, today, this is going to wrap up today's video. I hope this was a blessing to your life. And look, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If this video helped you, subscribe and leave something in the comments. Let me know, all right? So look, again, God bless y'all. Bye.